Hello and welcome. Gongshi Fatai, everybody. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, William Liu, joined by co-host Alex Wong. And wow, for the first time in a very long time, we got a friend of the program, Lindsay Dunn, joining the show. What's up, Lindsay? Oh my goodness. The streets are already saying, what's up, internet micro celebrities? That's right. That's what we are. We are internet micro celebrities, and we're here to talk about, well, actually, Fridays is Alex's show. So, Alex, you do the hosting, man. What's up?
Yeah, no, we're very happy to have Lindsay join us. I think Lindsay was part of our. She did do a hello and welcome, I feel like.
Yeah, and then I immediately got told I couldn't do it after.
Yeah, and then she got blacklisted
by my previous employer, not you guys.
In the city of Toronto.
Did something happen, Lindsay?
Before we get going on this, on this six-pack, just want to issue a quick apology to Monday's guest, Joe Wolfon.
Really?
So, a bunch of us, went to Hongsheng yesterday, had a great time, shouts to the Hongsheng family. And it was made aware to me by a few listeners that I was actively falling asleep on air while Joe Wolfon was talking about basketball. So, Wolfon, I apologize to you. I respect your ball knowledge. I respect everything that you do. You just caught me on a little tired Monday, so respects. Yeah.
That's every day for you, Alex.
Yeah, how am I catching you today? Didn't you have like 18 shots last night and run around naked on downtown Toronto?
No, that's not my lifestyle.
Partially true.
You like to portray me in that lifestyle, but that's not me. Come on.
How many shots did you have last night?
I can't remember, but
see.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Yeah, so
no, my guy was Brandon Ingram against the Cavs, baby. 30 shots, 37 points,
But yes, welcome Lindsay to the show. Welcome to the TNN family. I know you made your huge career announcement this week. Tell everybody what you're up to now.
I'm terrified. First of all, thanks for having me back. It was funny because, the last time I was on was right after the Summer Olympics. We were having a chat like we've always had, and then I get a note like, you're never allowed on that podcast again. And that, as we know, is like an organizational thing there. I'm like, why? They promote what I'm doing. It's great. They bring in different viewership. So anyways, we're back. I am free. No, I actually legit loved my previous job, and everyone, how I did this, you guys kind of knew a couple days before it happened, but I was approached several. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired. I had no shots last night.
Please. Lindsay, you look fantastic compared to the two of us right now. So
no, you guys look great.
I'm putting on this stupid jacket just to distract from my appearance. It's like,
all right.
So I put out a tweet on Monday or X, whatever that thing is called now, saying that I no longer was working with my previous job after 8 years, and I loved it. And what's crazy, because this isn't my mindset, the amount of people that thought I got fired or were like, where are you going? Or just were messaging me that I haven't spoken to in a decade, because the curiosity was like, where have you been the last 10 years? So I was like, no, I didn't get fired. I just got this amazing opportunity, and I'm not legally allowed to say what it is till tomorrow. But I didn't tell my coworkers until that day I quit, because it was emotional for me to leave. So many of those people are lifelong friends, and there was tears from people when I told them I was leaving, and then it made me feel awful because I didn't think a lot of people would care. But anyway, so starting on Monday is the debut episode of the new Toronto sports show, Off the Roster, which I am a co-host with Cabby, Cabral Richards, Dan Riccio, and it's going to be a lot different than a lot of the sports shows aside from yours, where people are just yelling at clouds about, hey, your percentage was this awful thing, or you guys' power play. We're people that have actually been in the lockers, the clubhouses. We will be at the games. We have the experience. We'll be talking to the players, but it's going to be fun. It's not going to have your traditional questions. It's going to be kind of the bozo that I'm in, normally have been, where I ask weird things, and they'll be along for the ride. So please go follow us on YouTube under the Nation Network. We'll start at 10 a.m. on Monday, and it's going to be a chaotic, wild ride because it's new. I'm a little scared. I've only ever worked for kind of the big corporate organizations, but I'm so excited for this journey because it is going to be different. We already have a NBA player booked for next week. We have a couple Blue Jays. Yeah, we have a couple former and current NHL players.
Flexing your Rolodex already, eh?
Yeah, and the thing, like, a big...
Yo, Whit Merrifield gonna get FOMO, yo.
Yeah, and for those that, like, a huge reason why I took this... Sorry, if you want to make fun of me, you can right now. I'm actually so scared.
You know how this show goes.
Yeah. So... I haven't really talked to anybody about this or like announcements since, and I let Whit know when we were taping. So Whit Merrifield, former Blue Jay, I have a Facebook podcast with that. Shout out to Jerome for correcting you, Will. 6-inning stretch. Don't think I didn't see or watch that episode.
Wow. I'll bet I've watched more than Alex and Jerome combined. Okay, I was tapping in. Episode with Ernie was fantastic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cleaning my house, watching.
I saw that, man. That was sick.
You saw that on Instagram. I saw that on YouTube. Okay, we're not the same.
That was really fun, man. That was really fun. Yeah.
But like, so for like 8 years, I've been told, "Oh, you have the dream job. You have the dream job." With my previous employer, like, I don't mean this to sound like an ego way or anything, but like, I helped create that job. I have a psychopath work ethic that I would always like be like, "Hey, I'm going to work on the weekend when I'm not supposed to work because I want to go do this and this is this," and I'm bringing this energy to this show now. And a big reason why I finally decided I'm going to take this leap and do this show is because I can have my story seen by people, not between death and destruction, which is how my work has always been because I've always been on a news channel. So you have to watch either somebody get murdered, and then it's like, hey, me in Memphis with Nick Nurse while he's looking at records, and then after that, a senior that's been scammed out of $100,000. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not meant for that.
That it had to happen to my grandma, you know?
Yeah. But the thing that kind of pushed me over the edge is two things. Again, I have no beef with my previous employer, and I did speak to a lawyer before coming on this podcast to see what I can and cannot say. That's where we're at.
Can't be that serious.
Yeah. I love that podcast with Whit. I'm having so much fun. I'm learning more about the players.
No, people should subscribe to that, you know, and people should subscribe to Off the Roster, like you mentioned.
Yes, please
and
go on YouTube.
People should follow Lindsay, you know, on social and stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen her work. You know, we talk about her work all the time, but like if you just follow her, you'll be able to see everything that she's doing because she does a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll just two quick thoughts. Just
please.
I'm in a contract for the 6-inning stretch podcast until June, and I basically was told from my previous employer, like, there's no way I'm allowed to do that after, just because there's miscommunication of why I was allowed to do it in the first place. So it's been a bit of a sticking point. But the thing that pushed me over the edge is I was told recently I wasn't allowed to do the sidelines for Raptors 905. No reasoning. I don't really understand why, but if anybody knows me, I moved from Regina, Saskatchewan to here just over 10 years ago.
Yes, this is your dream.
Yeah, I quit the job I had, which was at the #1 morning show in Saskatchewan, which may not mean something to people, but for me, I didn't know that was possible. Like, to be there.
You're #1 in, you know, in AA ball, you know?
Yeah. And I was like, you know,
860 people were tuning
you were
in
Trey
every day.
Savage moving through the system, you know?
Exactly. Single A. Started in single A. I was #1 in single A. But it's like,
hey, respect to the Saskatchewan, you know, come on.
There was and everyone thought it was crazy, but when I heard that, like, there's no way in heck I'm not doing that job. I love covering this organization, this team. I love the stories of, like, Tyreek Key having a great game or Elijah Martin lighting it up, and they want that opportunity to go with the Raptors and then covering the Raptors. Like, I think that the organization was at, they kind of wanted to switch how I covered all of this. I'm like, yo, I've been doing this for 8 years and I know it connects with people because it's different. And so I was like, I'm fully in for this new job. I immediately called them and said, hey, is this offer still there? I am in. Lights up. Let's go. That's the Blue Jays slogan. And here I am. And this means I can talk to you and you can be on my show.
Let's go.
Yeah, Michael Gray, did you hear this, man? Quit your job, bro. Quit your job and we can do the banter pod. I know you want to. Text me, Grange.
No, Grange I know he got crazy takes, man.
No, I'm calling Gray Joe. I'm calling Gray Joe, man.
No. No, Lindsay, honestly, from, you know, this, I'm sure you've had a lot of messages. This is also very, like, a pretty, I don't know. It's like, I know you're not as comfortable, like, being the focus. Like, obviously, you're in front of the camera and you tell a lot of people's stories, but it's different when you're telling someone else's story or helping them do that versus, like, you are the story. But, I mean, first off, we're just all really proud of you, first and foremost. We want you to be able to achieve the dreams that you have. You are genuinely the hardest working person we know, and we've heard that message so much, but you're also very, very talented, and
you're just a great person, you know.
You're just a great person. That's the thing. I feel like you probably got like 1,000 messages because you're literally everyone's best friend at the Raptors. You know, I don't cover the Jays game, but I can only imagine you're everyone's best friend over there. Leafs games, I can only imagine that thing is miserable to cover, but you know, maybe maybe someone at the Leafs is like, hey, you know, Lindsay's cool. And yeah, I mean, like the fact that you spend all your time, like literally all your time. I mean, I think you described me to your schedule one time where, I think we went to practice. It was probably like 11:30. I got there. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired, you know, like 11:30 so early. And you're like, oh, I woke up at 5 a.m. to do BBC radio hits for like 2 hours. Then I did some CBC hits, and then I, did my usual job, which we will not mention here. And then now I'm here, and I'm going to go to Leafs practice after this, and then afterwards I'm going to interview some country music star you've never heard of, and and then at nighttime I'll just go to another game. And I'm just like, wow, you are working like 18-hour days, so go, you know what I mean? Just go chase your dreams. If anyone wants to work 18 hours and achieve everything, then no one should stop them,
I'm so embarrassed right now. Thank
disagree,
you.
but we'll roll with that one. Yeah.
I also should that entertainers will have musicians in that. Like basically what I was doing at my previous job, I'm now bringing that energy and those guests to the show. So we're gonna have musicians and stuff. It's going to be unhinged.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun. So you are bringing a lot of kind of your Rolodex and the things that you've been doing to the show.
Yeah, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be a little bit longer, and we're going to be out in the field. And the thing I'm so excited for about this show is because yes, we'll be doing the show, and I'm still be going to the games. I'm still going to interview entertainers and athletes at the actual games. Is that we're going to have a voicemail for people to call into and give their hot takes. And
I'm calling it
Alex.
That's why I said it, buddy. I need you to call in. The link will be in the description of the show, but we're getting a voicemail from fans, and there's some crazy ass takes out there. Maybe Grange will call in with a disguised voice.
Grange, man, calling you out.
What?
Coward.
You'll know it's Grange when he goes, Darko. No, Grange starts every question with a 5-second pregnant pause, man. It's great.
Grange, you're gonna see you practice in an hour and knock you out, bro.
No, Grange's my guy, bro. Grange is my guy. No, seriously, we're really happy for you, Lindsay. Okay, so we can get you on the show, which is great. You know what I mean? We're also happy to come on your show.
Off the roster.
I know you got a lot of famous people on there, so.
You're the most famous people I know. I want you there, but we're back, baby.
That is not true. That is not true.
Nah, Lindsay gonna pull like a Timothy Chalamet or something, Because I know he got that Marty Supreme movie coming out. Will, I don't know if you saw that advance invite from Elevation Pictures,
Oh, we're in? Let's go.
Homie, they specifically asked for Will's address, mailing address, like your email address as well. So they're like, Alex is not enough. We need to get Will there as well. So we'll be so hello, welcome listeners. We're giving you an exclusive Marty Supreme
Elevation
review.
Pictures, baby.
2 weeks before it drops on Christmas. Anyways. I don't know if I even had a rundown. I feel like we could just talk about Lindsay today. Lindsay, can you also confirm? I was telling the listeners that if the Jays had won the World Series, that hello and welcome hat was gonna make it into the locker room.
Oh my God.
What is the word, like vindictive? I'm not normally a vengeful person at all. Like, hold on, I have a hat thing behind me. Let me just see if I can find this. I got a lot of what okay. Yeah. So I would normally wear this Blue Jays spring training hat if there was a chance they could clinch or anything, because obviously I don't want to look like a drowned poodle like I did a couple of years ago, and it gets in your eyes and you can't see, but I'm not wearing goggles because I'm not part of the team and I'm not skiing. But I knew before the playoffs I was going to leave. And when they made it to the World Series, I did not expect that moment. I was very happy for it. That's like, if this thing happens and there's a chance I could win, in my bag I carried the spring training hat, and then I also carried this hello and welcome hat that I kept at the bottom because I'm very superstitious. That is like, if it happens, I'm going to have my spring training hat ready, but really I'm going to switch it up so that when I was getting soaked doing the post-game interviews, hello and welcome would have been front and center, because those clips, like, it didn't unfortunately happen. There'll be another year. I'll still have this. I'll be rocking it. But it was
Please don't remind us.
Yeah, sorry. Tell me about it. But my full intent was to have this. And, some people would have known what this hat was, but the ones that would have got mad wouldn't have known. And I was like, this is a moment that I was looking forward to. And that's probably the most, like, it's not even spiteful. It's just like behind the scenes, like, this is going to be a great moment, and I can't wait to showcase these guys in these shows, because if I can't go on, I'm going to celebrate them any way I can.
Fucking IKF, man. Don't you just want to fucking step on IKF?
Oh my god!
You know what?
Oh,
I am
this
going
guy,
to punch
man.
you
Oh
in your
my
beautiful
God.
little face, because it was.
No,
They
you're
had
telling me
a whole
IKF is like a
game
nice guy and
six-
everything? Yeah.
Well, almost everybody on that team is legit a nice guy. But game 6, guys, IKF didn't have that play. They could have won it in game 6. It's not the Wall's fault. They had so many opportunities.
There's
And
like
in game
11
7
things that went wrong for them.
So,
Yeah.
but it's just, man, that guy's getting death threats. But that wasn't the reason they lost. There were so many things that went wrong. So they should have won in game 6. That happened in game 7. So
You know what?
slow roll.
I take it back. Leave
Yeah.
IKF alone.
Yeah, don't
Leave
get me.
IKF alone.
But the thing is, they had all game 6 to win. They had 2 chances, and he didn't do that in both games. So, like, there's so much more than that little moment where
Yeah,
he should have had it for the lead.
Streets are saying hello and welcome. He's a Blue Jays spin-off show. So we were doing a lot of Jays content.
I heard, because
during
people
the
are like,
run.
"You're now a Blue Jays show."
Now that we got Lindsay part of the family too, we might gotta make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Oh, let's
the red
do
and
this.
blue is so sharp together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Will and I with Jerome, we've been talking about like actually going to the Jays games this year and doing some content like this coming season. So, not to like intrude on your corner or anything, you know, like.
No. But
No,
when you say
I
on the
won't be
ballpark,
interviewing Morgan Whalen or whoever anytime soon.
Yeah, don't,
Neither will I.
you're safe.
You're good. You're safe on that one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't know.
I'm
country
also good
people.
in that one. That one I'm also good at. But he is dating, I think, Elizabeth Hurley, who has aged like the most beautiful fine wine I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
Really,
inappropriate comment. I think I can say that, but you guys can't. But anyway, she's looking hot. Billy Ray Cyrus, that's his new
Respect
piece.
all women on this show.
Yeah. Most.
Why was there such a big pause, man? Why? Also, unfortunately, I can't change the title of the podcast.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
we have
did
a
misspell
typo.
Your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Lindsay Dunn.
You're Lindsay
Oh, that's
Dunn.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm all call
Yeah.
me Linsanity, call me Linday, but whatever.
Yeah. You're
Yes.
Lindsay Ruff.
Thanks
So-
for showing
Shouts to
wrong.
the.
So yeah, hello and welcome. Almost made it in front of like 50 million viewers watching a World Series locker room celebration. So.
It's okay.
I know. I was debating whether or not to send you the photo, but I was like,
No.
I had to. It's like I was ready, and I was so happy to put that hat on, and then it just in extra innings kicked me in the, lady bits. I don't know. I'm trying to censor myself.
Oh, God.
No, this is fire already, man. Wait, we're
We
off
don't
the
need
roster
one,
already.
man.
Yeah.
We don't even
So
really-
I didn't. I still have not watched any of the games from the playoffs because, like, I was lucky enough. I was actually at the games, so I was like, I have not watched any of the games back. I haven't watched any highlights, and I don't plan on watching it any.
Yeah,
soon.
it's gonna be.
I feel like you can't
so
watch a Blue Jays game back. I don't know. There's no replay. Like basketball, I can totally watch a game back. But
Yeah, I don't
Jays, I baseball, I'm like, I know what happened. Like,
The tough part about how it ended is like there were so many great highlights along the way, right? But it like hurts. It hurts so much to just even go back and watch any of that right now.
Little muffin. But also, yeah, I usually watch the away feed anyway, so I don't want to watch the Dodgers feed, or I guess it was all on Fox, but whatever.
Yeah,
We're good.
We're
We're good.
All right, Lindsay. Welcome to the family.
And hello.
We're excited to have you here. That was item number 1. Lindsay was item number 1.
Yeah,
Number
that's
2 on the 6-pack. So this video surfaced. Brandon Ingram's the king of the city right now.
Yo.
I know Vladdy obviously owned this city, and he'll continue to own this city for the next 15 years. But like, Brandon,
as long as he
Ingram
keeps
right
giving the same 3 answers, okay, in interviews. And Lindsay,
Yeah.
you can confirm this.
now, yeah.
1, all glory
It's
to
like
God.
a- it's like a-
Absolutely.
can you break
Number
down
2,
the pitch sequence from a Yamamoto? Hey, all glory to God, man. We're playing so hard right now. Yeah.
yeah. Number 2, we did it we're doing it for the city.
I love the
Okay.
city, man. I love the
I
city.
love the city. I love the
the
fans. And number
city.
3, we got to win the next game.
We got to win.
Okay.
One game at a time. One game. We got to win. This is one.
Elite
This
interview,
is
and
one.
it hits every time. It hits every time.
Yeah, because he's Vladdy.
It does. Alex, do you not have heat where you live right now? Like, do
They
I
don't
need
tell you
to-
about when you go independent, you got to pay your own heat.
Yeah, do you need me to Venmo you
Hey.
some cash or whatever?
Yeah,
so
you gotta cut some corners when you go independent. I don't know if we ever had that part of the conversation. Yeah, so
I was like, I'm good, but yeah, if you see me
There's a-
wearing a scarf, it's because I apparently can't pay much.
no, a
Dude,
scarf will
what's
be a
going on?
cry for help. Yeah, a scarf will
So
be a
you-
cry for help.
You're a cry for
Well,
help.
two scarves
right
is,
now. Okay.
is
Yeah.
is
It
nasty.
looks like I love this, and I mean this with no respect, but you look kind of like a homeless bag lady from where I am at, because it looks like you have a coat on, 6 scarves, and also I guess it's unhoused. Don't cancel me already.
I
Sorry.
look like an extra on like Home Alone or something.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
love
by the
it.
way,
It's like-
Streets are asking, why did Alex make Vladdy sound Chinese?
Critical scarf on.
Yo, leave me alone, Bapu. I saw you call me Chris Bosh of the Big Three today. You don't
What's
think I
wrong with Chris Paul?
you don't think I see everything? Chris Bosh, who scored 0 points in Game 7 and like 8 confetti.
Yo, you emptied the champagne bottle? That's something you would do, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm so glad I can't see the comments right now.
Yo, but right now, if you go through the athletes like Brandon Ingram, man, that Q
Yes.
rating can't be any higher. Man.
Hey,
yeah.
can we let's watch the footage as Lindsay slowly turns into a babushka here.
Yeah. So here's Brandon Ingram caught with a Tim Hortons cup, on the bench. We need well, I guess Lindsay probably the one to find out. We need to know what Brandon Ingram's Tim Hortons order is.
Yes. Okay.
I think that's very important. So Lindsay of off the roster, you're on assignment. The easiest way to get into Toronto fans' hearts is just to do something Canadian. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I swear,
Absolutely.
even grabbing a Tim Hortons cup, Jamal Shedd singing the national anthem, like
Yep.
all of this stuff just will endear yourself to Toronto fans. And I want to know, Lindsay, what is the most Canadian thing about you?
Oh, well, a couple of things I want to pick up on that. So I did go to practice the next day because I wanted to ask Ingram what was in the cup, because a lot of the times it's water or something else, and it's not actually what is in the cup, because I know even with the Blue Jays, there's like a whole bunch of Tim Hortons cups near the clubhouse, and sometimes it just has water. And so I wanted to ask him what was in the cup, but he wasn't made available on that day. So trust me, I already was trying to do some investigative journalism to get to the bottom of this. So I'll be curious. Also, I love that he's doing that, and that also Jamal Shedd is trying to become a Canadian citizen. Do we know this? Do you guys know this?
Hey, I love that everyone credited the pod, man. I mean, I know people are huge fans because that came out in July, but I'm happy that we all picked up on that quote 4 months later. I did quote retweet it for some thirsty retweets. By the way, the most if you want to get some engagement right now, the top 3 Toronto athletes to mention are Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and Jamal Shedd. Jamal Shedd's like the 3rd most popular Raptor now. Like he's basically in a Blue Jays equivalent. Like he's like Ernie Clement for this team.
He's Ernie. He's 100%.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm going to roast you guys for a bunch of the stuff you've been saying about the Raptors and Jays in a moment. But I've been a Shed head since before that kid was drafted, or man, I was supposed to say.
What?
He is such a
Before,
lovely
okay.
human. And I think you guys know, and I know you brought it up to him, that I did Jacoby, like the carpool karaoke with those guys. But I'm so happy. But the most Canadian thing about me, oh gosh, I say sorry way too much. Way too much. Like when I was messaging the publicist, I'll give 2 stories real quick and say sorry for taking over the conversation. I messaged them all from my personal email being like, hey, thank you for everything. This is going to be my new role. I'll contact you when I get this new email. I just want to thank you. And also, I'm sorry for the inconvenience this will cause you, because I know this is one less opportunity for your clients and blah, blah, blah. And like, I genuinely felt bad. And for some of my coworkers, I called them apologizing because I knew this would unfortunately impact their life. And that was never my intention. And they're like, what? Why are you saying sorry? We're so happy for you. I was like, I feel bad. And then I was in the grocery store the other day, and this lady just runs into me. She wasn't paying attention. Like, it almost knocked me on my very lily white butt. And I go to her, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, why are you saying sorry? Like, okay, I need to stop. But that's probably
your natural instinct is just to apologize at all times.
I think that's very Canadian, and I say A way too much.
And you can never take a compliment. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing. I think it's just you. Yeah.
No, when we were complimenting her earlier, she literally covered her face. Actually, Alex, just for a test, how do you say the word sorry?
Sorry.
Well, now I'm thinking about sorry.
Did I say it wrong?
Sorry.
No. I think my point was the most Canadian thing about Lindsay may be the way she says sorry.
I do have.
It's like the most Canadian way to say it. Like a Canadian accent just
like
pops
a double
out.
A Saskatchewan, like
yeah. And then I say like bunny hug. Just come on. But then I say bunny hug, which is a Saskatchewan thing.
Wait, what's bunny?
What is that? Whoa.
Yeah.
That feels like it could be a lot of things. Please
HR.
confirm what that means.
HR.
What is a bunny?
Do we
hug is
have
crazy,
do we have an HR, guys?
Let's
I've yet to
talk about
find.
this
I
off
mean,
air.
I've been verbally abusing our intern this week. So I apologize, Graham.
are
Behind the
HR?
scenes. Yeah,
It's okay. We pay for his dinner. It's fine.
Yeah. Bunny hug is, I love this because I have actually did a series when I was at Summer League with some of the guys and I never posted it for some reason, saying, when you hear the word bunny hug, what do you think it is? So what it is a hoodie. So the sweatshirt that you put your hands at the bottom, is that
Yeah, like a hoodie, yeah, with the pouch.
So we
Yeah.
call it a bunny hug. And so when
What?
people are like, why
it's
is
a
it
hoodie.
Yeah, so I've only ever known it as bunny hug. So when I
Yo.
moved here 10 years ago, or like when I would be somewhere and it's cold, I'm like, oh, I need to get a bunny hug. They're like, what are you smoking,
Yo.
woman?
Wait, hold on. Is this like a Saskatchewan term?
It's just Saskatchewan.
Yo.
And I
Yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
discovered that once I left, and so like that's probably the most Canadian. But I love telling the athletes, I'm like, and why it's
Yeah.
called that is because back in the day it's so cold there because it gets to -50 a couple times during the winter
Yeah.
that you
Okay.
slice open a bunny and you put your hands in to keep it warm.
Yo, that's insane.
That's
Wait,
not
hold on.
why.
Wait,
That
how
is not
long ago
why.
is this, man? Was this like Leonardo
Wait.
DiCaprio in
Yeah.
The Revenant?
And it's not true.
Who's
I was
doing
just,
that, man?
No, nobody is. That was just joking with them, saying this is why it's called that.
Okay.
I don't even know the
Okay.
real reason. And I'm pretty
Dangerous
sure there is
term though,
none.
because you pull up to someone and be like, "Hey, can I give you a bunny hug?"
Bunny
Like,
hug?
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it could
Like,
be-
You tell an NBA player you
Yo,
want a bunny
that's-
hug, it's crazy.
yeah, I
that
don't
means
know,
something
man.
completely different, man.
yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
that's why
Potentially,
they.
but it
maybe
means a
that's why
hoodie.
they
It's a
leaned in
hoodie.
a little closer when I was interviewing them. I don't know, but I
Oh,
was
no.
laughing.
Oh, my
And then when I would
God.
tell them,
God.
when I would tell them where I was from, because I'm from Regina, a couple of the guys were like, "Sorry, what did you just say?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're all from there. Don't worry."
Yeah, that's
I've
right.
Yeah.
You know what?
never-
The whole place doesn't sound real. Yeah,
It's
this reminds me
magical.
of many years ago. The Blazers had like a word association game. You know, like the little videos they play during intermission and stuff like that. So the word association was like snow. So everyone were like snowball, snowman,
Oh,
snow
no.
cone, whatever. And then Al Farouk Aminu on the Blazers wrote Snow Bunny, and it was like, oh, yeah, okay. So
What
anyway,
What's the most Canadian thing about you guys? You can't just throw this out. Come on, I need to. Yeah, exactly.
man.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Well, Alex does have a Tim Hortons every single day. Like,
So
I
that's
do.
one.
I do love
Yeah.
Tim Hortons. Yeah.
yeah.
Like I have the farmer's wrap like just flowing through my veins
most
at all
Canadian
times.
thing about me.
Yeah, what is a very Canadian? I don't
not
even know.
Canadian.
We're immigrants, you know. We don't.
I feel
you
like
know?
I'm more Torontonian than I'm Canadian.
Well,
you know what I
Will
mean?
sings the
If that
national
makes
anthem a
sense.
lot. Will
I do love
Will
singing.
does,
Yes, I do love
Will
singing.
does
it.
get very passionate about the national anthem.
I look forward to being by you at a game when you sing it. But for now, can you let me know a little bit about your vocal range?
No,
Can
he's
we
not
get
going
it?
to do that. Please.
Oh,
Yeah,
Canada.
he does it like Doug Tranquato or
Oh,
whatever.
man. Yeah, my goal is to become Doug Tranquato, actually.
Yo, hot take, though,
When I'm
yo,
done
the-
podcasting, I want to do Doug.
The
You
US
do both
anthem-
at the same time.
The U.S. anthem's a way
Yo, US
hotter
anthem
track.
kind of.
It's a
No,
way
it's not.
hotter track.
No, it's
than
not. The US
Canadian
anthem is
man.
not good. Objectively, musically, not good.
No,
No,
it gets.
I go
I don't
both.
even rep US obviously, but it gets me emotional when I hear that song, man. I don't know.
Yo, that song has nothing to do with you.
No, but
man.
it's such a good song, man.
The way that
No,
it
it's
builds up,
not.
I love our anthem. No, I agree with Alex. And the thing that always caught me off guard is like Kevin Kiermaier wanted to sing the anthem so badly, former Blue Jay, for at the game because he loved the national anthem. Then you have Scotty learning it. You have Jamal, and I was like, when somebody sings the Canadian national anthem and they sing that and one goes for thee and they go for thee up high, I'm like, that's a beautiful moment because it catches people off guard. Other than that, there's not a huge buildup. Whereas the American national anthem, and yes, I love Canada. I'm from Canada, but
Wow.
the way that it builds, and you think of like Whitney Houston and then all them singing the anthem, like it gives
Yeah.
me chills. It's
All
got
your-
higher notes that you're like, they have more of a risk because they're gonna botch that note and it's gonna sound like someone's squealing. Like there's so much more tension. So I'm like, they're not gonna hit that note.
Unfortunately, like one of the things that U.S. does best is the American exceptionalism and the patriotism, and you think about the all time like
That is
national anthem
unfortunate.
moments at sporting events. Like it's a lot of U.S. national
Fergie.
anthems. It's a lot of U.S. national anthems.
Fergie, how dare you bring that? But Chris Stapleton, I think it was Super Bowl. You actually saw Philadelphia Eagles head coach like they're crying for their anthem. Like I would love to see you bawling.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there was a lot
Oh
of
wow!
tears. during the World
Performative
Series.
males once again. Another huge indictment on the society.
Yeah, was he
man.
was he
God.
carrying a book? Was he reading The Alchemist? Page one.
But you know,
so
like
it was-
sick
J.R.
of these
Meditan.
guys, man.
Yo, J.R. Meditan said he joined a book club recently. I was dying.
I didn't know Jordan Jordan Peterson books and clubs.
Yo.
Oh,
yo.
can I tell you someone that was reading the anthem that I don't think people know about this? I've not shared this with anyone because I didn't want to pile on this, but during the World Series in LA, I believe it was Game 4, Rufus Wainwright sang the national anthem, which got absolutely tore apart online because he screwed up the lyrics to both English and French. I was there when he was doing the rehearsals, and he was absolutely reading the lyrics off of his phone, and I was taking video of it.
Damn.
So I was like,
he did not. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could carry. I guess you could put on Canada karaoke or something. Yeah.
To sing the national anthem at the next time there's a World Series because you know the lyrics, and that sounded beautiful.
You know what? I have actually sang the national anthem as part of a choir, but for a Marlies game when I was a kid.
Really?
What?
I was in chamber choir at my middle school, and we were invited to go sing the national anthem at a Marlies game. And that was the only time I saw hockey until more recently when I went with my dad, and then I went with my other podcast dad, Alex Wong. So yeah. So I've been to 3 hockey games
we
live.
went to Leafs Panthers game 1. That was super fun, man.
That was lit. We won 5-4. It was super fun.
Yeah,
that
was a
don't
at
ask what happened
peak
after
at
that.
the end of the Mitch Marner era, man. Yeah.
Oh man,
It's rough there. Right
Someone
now.
in the chat mentioned because we were talking about what was it, bunny hug?
Yeah.
Someone also mentioned a Manitoba
that's
handshake. So I looked this up just to make sure it
What
wasn't like
is this?
it's just when a person breaks a bottle of standard lager over the head of another person.
that's very funny that's
So
a
it's just
term,
like a
man.
bar fight, I guess. Yeah.
Yo,
I can't
guys,
wait to give you that.
Hey, people
No.
not from the GTA, give us your favorite Canadian sayings, okay? Like, I need to learn more about my country. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. We need to know more because this is the first time I've ever heard of any of these. But the Manitoba handshake usually refers to a stabbing. Stabbing
I'm not
often
gonna
with a
stab you.
broken bottle. Yeah.
No, I take that back. I don't want to offer you a Manitoba handshake. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So,
I just said sorry again. Damn it.
Yeah. See, you did it again.
Okay.
Anyways, Brandon Ingram, Raptors doing great. Wanted to run the theory by you whether the Raptors are kind of, copying the Blue Jays here. All powered by friendship,
No.
chemistry, camaraderie, all of this stuff.
How come?
I wanted to yell at the
Why did you
wall
just
and
yell no
clap.
like
I know.
that? You
I
barked
wanted
the
to-
word no.
Yeah, because
Okay.
a couple of things, and I laughed because, first of all, I adore the Raptors right now, and I did last year, and pretty much every year. They're so fun to be around because I've been covering this team for 10 years in person, and as you guys know, you've been around them. There were some rough years, and some of the personalities were different.
There were some rough
But-
years.
You cannot compare these two teams at all for the most part when it comes to the chemistry. And if they're like the Blue Jays, yes, they're great, happy people. But if we look at, say, the Blue Jays in the clubhouse, and I'm going to tell you one thing that made me laugh during this run, people were messaging me that were going on shows that have never covered a Jays game, and people to have them on radio shows. So they're messaging me. They're like, hey, do they actually like each other? What's the chemistry like? So I'm going to go say all of this. I'm like, why are you even being booked on these shows? Sorry, I know that's shade, but I got to throw it out there. But you would have, say, like Ernie Clement, who's like this lovely little unicorn of a person hanging out with like Kevin Gosman, Chris Bassett, and their kids all the time away from the game. Like people were hanging out all the time before the game, after the game, their families, and just so supportive of each other. Not saying that's not the case with the Raptors, but I'm not seeing Jamal Shedd hanging out with Brandon Ingram and Glorilla.
What?
Or anyway, all the time, like every day. Like these guys are getting breakfast all the time. They're
You don't think these guys going to King West together? Come on, Lindsay.
all the time. No, but
After a
like,
9-game win streak,
King
with
West
2
is
days
dead,
off.
bro.
yeah.
Okay, where
It's
are we
now
going? Ossington?
Ossington is now.
The boys going to
dead,
Ossington? Yo, let us know
don't
if you've
know.
seen any Raptors in the Ossington Strip.
But the thing is, they're not going to clubs. They're hanging out at people's houses and stuff like all the time. It's not one-offs. Or when they're on the road, the wives and families, or even when they're not, the guys are hanging out, and it's just all the time. The difference is because when you look at basketball as a sport, and when we're at Raptors practice, you see them absolutely duking it out in the court, playing one-on-one. The competitive nature is also they're trying to get a spot and playing against each other. Whereas the game of baseball, they're out in the outfield hitting, batting practice, catching grounders and stuff. It's not actually really against each other. Don Mattingly would be hitting it. So like culturally, when you look at the competitive nature at practices, it's completely different. So that mindset.
Okay.
And like they're lovely people, but the competitive things, yes, they wanted each other to succeed. They wanted that spot at the Jays, but it wasn't really against each other. Every single moment they were solely focused on the other team, not so much their own position. And in no way is that disrespect or shade to the Raptors, because I would say like it's more let's go bench mob 2.0 because it's a different sport, the different culture around it because of how they are practicing even is something that we can look at. So stop it.
Yeah, I think baseball
Wow.
too is
Okay.
just like easier for, the team to bond just because there's like more players. They're spending more time together. Like they're spending every day.
Don't baseball
together,
players
right?
spend like 8 hours a day at least,
More,
like at the
more.
ballpark? Yeah,
And
probably
it's
10 hours a day. Like if you're a Raptor player, you probably arrive at the arena for a home game like probably 4:35, like in that range, and then you play together, but you're working, you're like doing individual stuff, and then you leave after the game at like 10:30.
they're not. They're hanging out, and then when they're on the even in the off season, like we had
Wow.
Eric Swanson, who recently announced his retirement from baseball, talking about how they hung out because I showed him a picture of him with Chris Bassett and Danny Jansen, and they were in Vegas, and like all of their buttons fell off their shirts. I was like, yeah, what kind of vibes are you trying to put out? But this is in December when the season's done. They're hanging out, they're planning trips together, and
Mm,
I don't think that's happening. Minus the fact that there's off-season weddings
right.
and stuff, that they're not actively planning vacations where they can all hang out.
Yeah, Raptors got a ways to go before they can,
They're freaking
slot.
awesome though. Like I adore
Yeah.
these guys,
Raptors
but
are
it's
work
just not the
friends.
same.
Jays are real life friends, is what you're telling
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I like
Right.
that.
And like
I
there's
So it's like
definitely
me and
real life friends. Oh God.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know
me
what
and
you're
Alex
saying.
are real friends, and we're work friends with you, Lindsay. Just kidding.
Yeah.
You are that chick. Just kidding. We're all real friends here. We're all dear friends.
Way
All
to
right.
make it
Well,
awkward.
did you like our cross the comparisons at least? Like Jamal as Ernie. Did you approve of that one at least?
That one I approved of. That one I
Okay.
approved of. Some of them I was like, I
Scotty as
don't
Laddie,
know.
maybe. I mean, just the top dog kind of thing.
But Scotty
Yes,
needs
no.
more moments, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. But if we look at even the personality, Scotty's super joyful. Vladdy is just like this ball of energy that's still like such a little kid, which I guess is somewhat comparable
little
to
Scotty-esque.
Scotty. It's like a little Scotty-esque. But another thing about like the comparisons of the team is the Raptors are for the most part quite young. Not saying that the Jays weren't young. Yeah, they had like a lot of younger guys, but you have a lot of guys in their middle to late 30s or early 30s, and really we just have Unk, Garrett Temple, and then if you look at the older
Stealing
player,
money.
yeah, oldest player
Come on, man.
on the Jays was Max Scherzer, who's 41, and like comparing those two, you have Garrett Temple, who's like this lovely little angel dreamboat. Max Scherzer is very nice, but he's a psychopath when it comes to his performance and how he prepares. And sometimes in the clubhouse, like it's such different teams.
You know,
Like
my,
even
we-
the
I
age
think-
range.
Our Scherzer comp was Darko just for the eyes alone.
And because when he gets like I
Intense eye
remember
contact.
Scotty Barnes is all-star.
Yeah,
Reminds me of Max and Schneider's interaction that happened in the ALCS.
Yeah.
So like he can get spicy.
No, my theory, because Moneyball was like, finding all the market inefficiencies and stuff. I feel like the Jays have tapped into the new inefficiency, and that's like making sure that all the wives of the players like love the city that
Yep.
they're in and the organization. And I feel like
Yeah,
the wives
wow.
talk so much across the league that now they're able to like share this experience that they had like this season, and now they're able to convince like these free agents like Dylan Cease to come to the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
So I think this is the Jays strategy. You got to tap in, and the wives are happy, and they want more people to come to Toronto.
Oh, absolutely. And you look at like their state-of-the-art
smart.
facilities. Yeah, the state-of-the-art facilities they have. Like I'm lucky enough I get to cover spring training, which I'll be at for a 6-inning stretch. They have
Sick.
like one of the best training facilities and spring training facilities in Major League Baseball. And then their clubhouse, you've heard over and over again from former players and current players how it's one of the best state-of-the-art for the players. And like
Every time they do a celebration, it looks like a club in
yeah,
there.
no, you know
It's
why?
huge.
That's because that's not in their clubhouse. Do you
What
know
is that place?
So because their clubhouse is like $1 billion, I don't know the actual amount, but like it's so state of
Right,
the
you
art.
can't be
It's
spraying
amazing.
champagne in there. Like it's too nice.
Exactly. I think World Series maybe no, I don't even think they would have. I think it was still so what they did was the hallway behind the clubhouse, which is where like they'd have to go walk to do like strength training or batting cages. They just put curtains up a strobe light, and it was like you were in this randomly made club in Miami where nobody was getting down, but they were definitely spraying all of the alcohol. But yeah, it's just because their facilities is so insane in that clubhouse. So when you go to the visiting one, you're like, they have like all of the old stuff from the previous place. But the wives, like the kids, they have this like state of the art daycare place, and they constantly have like moments and somebody helping out with the wives to help them, come into Canada, and because it's like passports and all that other stuff, or making sure there's games and stuff for the kids. Like they're really taken care of, and that's absolutely worked in getting free agents.
Sometimes when people talk about like good organizations, bad organizations, like a lot of it is just like that, right? Because I mean, especially in basketball, you have the salary cap and there's so much you can't really do. But then you hear stories like, I mean, I've been learning a lot more about the Pelicans just because Brandon's joined here. And then every story is like, oh yeah, the Pelicans like workout room didn't have a window. Like they share the conditioning staff with like the Saints, nobody goes to their games. Apparently the concessions aren't even open when you go. So you could just watch the shitty basketball. You can't even get a hot dog sometimes.
Do you remember what the Raptors used to be though?
What do you mean?
It's the practice court on the third floor. That used to be the training facility. Yeah. And there was a window, but that is terrible compared to what they have now. And that's like the standard for some teams. So like the Raptors even making OVO Athletic Center or whatever it's called. It was called BioSteel when it first came out. Like that helps people want to come here.
Yeah, well, that was like besides like pitch, right? It was like, okay, we're gonna come here and then we're gonna like modernize the team. We're gonna like have the 905, like the 905. The Raptors did not have a G League affiliate. They modernized. They got that, which they got an absolute steal. By the way, building things in Toronto is not easy, especially in nice downtown areas that are right beside the highway. But they got a really nice deal on OVO. I'll just say that much in terms of the build there. Larry T, being in construction may have had some contacts, but like. Getting that in, like even what they're doing at Scotiabank now, I feel like it's actually one of the older arenas. I mean, you're never really going to build a new one in Toronto, just like you weren't realistically going to build a new Skydome. But like the things that you actually put money into to like actually change the experience, I think really do matter. And I mean, even with the Raptors, like they spent all this money like getting the court in Vegas, like taking the whole team out to Spain, all these like teams sanctioned workouts, which I'm sure there was probably some money provided for that, although that's technically whatever, but you know what I mean. But like it's like they actually invested into this, and I think it's part of the early season success. Everyone talks about it. It's because they spent so much time together. Like low-key, and maybe just professional athletes as teams don't spend enough time. So I think that's maybe the lesson here from the Jays and even from the Raptors' success so far.
Notorious. I just had to get that out of my system. Sorry.
That too.
Once again, I want to point out that song's produced by P. Diddy.
Oh, come on.
Next.
Well, we were trying to push Slim Reefer as the nickname, which
I put into Chat GTP, AI stuff that we're not supposed to talk about or use, I guess, in this world. But I just said, what's the worst nicknames you could give Brandon Ingram? And it said the Brand Man.
That's actually
the Brand Man.
That was so good.
That's a legit Kawhi Leonard in 2019.
But that's actually what I thought about was like Brandon Ingram's become so popular in Toronto. Like I think brands are gonna have to play catch up to like capitalize on this because. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of players on the Raptors that get like let's put whatever like brands like just call Brandon Ingram. Okay, he is very very popular. So
you're saying you don't like the Emmanuel Quickly clutch commercial?
Yeah. I don't mind that. That one makes sense. Plus, it feels like all of Quickly's baskets will come in the fourth quarter, which is nice. He's clutch.
Yeah. I asked him about.
Sorry, if you come on Hello and Welcome, you get positive coverage for at least.
You've been Call of Duty pilled, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I see. I also don't like the nickname Spicy P, and I know Pascal Siakam prefers to be called P Skills, but Spicy P just sounds like somebody has gonorrhea or something. Just putting that out there for once now that I'm no longer at the last place. I felt like I could never say that publicly.
You're welcome. Off the roster coming Monday. This is like when we left SN and everyone's like, oh man, they can finally swear again.
I'm like, yo, you think I left?
It's like, yeah, I left my whole career just to say the F word. Item number 3. Draymond Green, podcaster known to get into a couple of beefs himself. Had a little back and forth with Kenyon Martin, formerly of the New Jersey Nets, if people don't remember. And Draymond basically said, like, if I retired right now, I'd have a better career than you ever had. And Kenyon Martin took the extra step. We have the video clip here of naming every single power forward that he thinks is better than Draymond Green. So here is the video.
200 people better at basketball than Draymond Green. I'm talking about basketball, skill set of basketball. I can name 200 people. So we got Giannis, Anthony Davis, Dirk, Charles Barkley, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone, Chris Webber, Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh, Rasheed Wallace, Pau Gasol, Elton Brand, Antoine Jameson, Zach Randolph, Carlos Boozer, David West, Jermaine O'Neal, Sean Kemp, Derek Coleman, Clifford Robinson, Danny Manning, Larry Johnson, Vin Baker, LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin,
The paper for is so good.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Al Jefferson, Drew Gooden, Josh Smith, Tim Thomas, Antoine Walker, Lamar Odom, Jason Williams, Horace Grant, Otis Thorpe, Paul Millsap, Juwan Howard, David Lee, Joe Smith, Al Harrington, Rashard
David
Lewis,
Lee,
Brian
get outta here.
Grant, Tom Chambers, Kevin McHale, Nene, and for shit that you giggle, you ain't better than Popeye Jones, or Outlaw, Reggie Evans. Kirk Thomas, PJ Brown, Dale Davis.
Yo, I didn't know you kept going.
I can go on and on with this, man. Oh, I said Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol on the list you in here?
Oh, hell yeah.
He on the first page. Paul Gasol is on this side of my list. He number 15 on that side. Paul Gasol number 15 on that side. What I'm talking about? And guess who I didn't mention? Me.
Oh,
Ooh.
woo.
Honestly,
Wow.
for like a podcast beef response, that's an A+ for me, man. Like,
Man.
like saying that Draymond's not as good as Otis Thorpe is crazy.
But you know what? This is the lesson we took from the Drake Kendrick thing. Is like it doesn't really matter about the facts in a beef. It's just who could diss them the hardest. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It doesn't really matter factually what happened. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. No,
Wow, that was amazing. The dramatic paper flip,
oh, everything, man. It was cinematic. So I hope, Will, if you ever get into a podcast beef with anybody, I will be your Kenyon Martin. And I will go at the other person. I'll be like, here's 200 podcasters better than you. So I'm just a warning to anybody who wants to give Will any grief. This is what I will do to you. If
I got
you come
shooters.
from my boy, okay?
I got producers and I got shooters, man. Spin Chicklets better than you. Overdrive better than you. Bill Simmons better than you. Blair and Barker better than you.
Blair
Real
Barker.
Kipper and Porn.
Fan pregame show.
Off the
Anytime
roster.
show Ali is on. Yo, Daniele. Like, come on, man. Don't mess with me. Yeah.
Yo.
No,
The
I'm
facts don't matter
excited.
because I feel like Draymond is actually legitimately better than half the names he named.
Oh,
but
man.
like,
I just have
it doesn't
no
matter.
time for Draymond. And I love how you called him a podcaster to introduce this. Thank you for this. And I know he'll probably never see this clip, and if he does, and if he responds, that would be hilarious. But I think he is such a waste of space.
Will loves Draymond, by the way.
I can't stand him. He's a dirty player. He's an annoying mouthpiece.
That's why I love him.
I can't stand when he talks, and it's just like he's like anybody else. They're yelling at Klaus. I'm like, shut up. He's trying to get people angry and to react, and that's exactly what's happening, and it helps his views. I want him to shut up, and I honestly wonder what it will be like for Steph and them when they don't have to play with him again and have to put up with making up for excuses why he kicked somebody.
Unfortunately, I think Draymond's going to retire with Steph.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they're going to announce a retirement on the same day. I would actually like to bet on that.
Okay, deal. Just he's so annoying, and you constantly have to make up excuse for this wild person that just is a dirty player, and I don't like him, and I'm being very honest, and I don't care. He sucks.
Hey, speaking of last night, careful now,
Yeah.
Lindsay. Draymond and Alex have the same agent. It's all good. It's all
Well-
good. You'll take it up with Ike Jung of
well,
United
the-
Talent Agency,
Ike,
head of the
Tell
audio
your
department.
agent
Okay.
to stop being a little stinker.
The funniest thing is Ike was telling me that he was about to get his first deposit from Draymond in a few weeks.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna take that and buy a Ming vase, man. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
Oh God. Anyways, item number 4.
Anyways.
Sure.
The Athletic recently. Why did they do this? They listed their top NBA moments of the 21st century. Must have been a slow news week. Here's the we have the
It
graphic.
really
I
wasn't.
believe.
Like, there's a lot going on.
There's so much happening.
Yeah, I believe we have a graphic here. So let me walk through these. These are the top 10 moments of the 21st century on court. Number 1, they had the 2016 Game 7 block by LeBron, block by James. Do you guys agree that this is a top moment of the 21st century? So this is the 2000s, from 2001.
Man, I was gonna say Ray Allen's shot is pretty high up there too, man.
Ray
I know it's
Allen's number
on this
3.
list.
Yeah, so Kobe scoring 81 on the Raptors is number 2.
Okay, can I say something? I feel like the block by James thing. It's an amazing play.
Yeah,
That was one of 3 plays that won the championship at the end there.
right. The block, the shot, and the stop.
Yeah, and like the
I don't
shot
know why
is
that
huge
always
too.
cracks me up.
No, but like, why is that up there? Is that up there for the entire 2016
Well,
run?
I
Because
think-
like
I
2016
think
is very memorable. I love that season. It was great
Yeah.
playoffs. But like, bro, like you mean Kyrie's shot is not even on here? That was the one that won.
Well, I think because that's the memorable moment for LeBron, right? Like for the 3-1 comeback, like all of this stuff. Like if you were to narrow it down to one moment, they're gonna give him this moment right here.
But is
No,
it the
I-
memorable moments of LeBron? Because yeah, sure, number 1, but I don't think that's number 1 for.
Yeah. This is hilarious too because I almost feel like the block by James call is better than the play itself.
Yes.
Like I would
Sure,
almost
yeah.
give credit for the call. And Will, you'll remember this last night. You know, I was trying to pay, our intern Karem like dash and dined at Hong Sheng, so then I had to like cover his bill. And then when I tapped my credit card, like it got declined at first. And Jeremy, A.K. Mayland, was like blocked by Hong Sheng. He was like declined. No one's been more happy that I had insufficient funds. Man.
No, he legit sounded like Matt Devlin, man.
I didn't know all my ops were my friends, man.
It's blocked by Barnes, and the Raptors win.
Oh man!
Embarrassing.
Anyways,
No, he paid it. He paid it. He just had to put the chip in.
yeah, I gotta put the chip in. Karam, you're fine, man. Just EMT me $89 later.
Don't let the kid EMT you, man. Don't do it.
Dollar. No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, number 1, blocked by James. Number 2, Kobe scoring 81. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Where were
insane.
you guys when Kobe scored 81? Do you remember?
At the game.
Wow.
Wait, you were actually at 80. Wait, you
Yeah.
were at the 81 point game?
Yeah.
What?
And it was at Kobe's last game ever. So,
Man,
it
that's
was
number
pretty
8.
cool.
Oh,
on
that's
this
right.
list.
Because you're really a Laker fan by heart. Yeah, yeah. That's
know
that's
if
what
I'll
you
do it.
that's what you and Alex McKechnie be talking about all the time. I know it.
We're
So
just talking
that's
about
not-
getting him on your show, being best pals.
Well, he told me over drinks that you'll never get me on the show.
He said that? He
Yeah,
said
man.
that? Challenge accepted, man.
Oh, you want to get Alex? No, we got the wrong Alex on the show. Man.
Yes.
There's the
Yo,
two
I'll,
Alex.
Boys.
I'll blackmail him.
He
man.
has
I'll
a
find-
lot
I'll
of
find
great
something
stories,
about him.
man.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay,
he's
you don't have to
right.
blackmail him. You could just like maybe charm him.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Everything's so personal today.
It is like I like it. It's
Yeah,
spicy.
Kobe scores 81. Number 3, Ray Allen from the corner, of course.
Wait, hold on. We can't just skip past this. So, Lindsay, you were a fan watching the game?
Yeah.
That's
Did you have a
crazy.
Laker jersey or a Raptor jersey on?
No jersey. I was honestly so torn. It's like I legit, yes, I grew up a Lakers fan. The reason I love basketball, I think we talked about, is because of Magic Johnson and all
Showtime.
of that, just Showtime. But Canadian, you root for them. But I remember a black sweater because I was just like, I don't even know what to do. I was just having a crisis because I'm like,
That's hilarious.
I want them to play well, but I was like, oh,
That's
but
so
like,
funny.
I'm not a current Lakers fan. I'll say I do root for the Raptors because I am looking forward to someone getting off that team I'm not a fan of. But anyways, it was insane when he kept scoring and all this. I just remember looking around, I'm like, I don't really drink, but am I drunk right now? Like he cannot miss. And then he just, when it kept, I remember getting higher than 40, 50. It was like, is this legal? They need to have a mercy rule right now. It was insane. And like, I just remember everyone's reaction around, even Raptors fans just losing it. Cause he's one of the best that played.
It was a Sunday afternoon game, if I remember correctly, and the Raptors were up like 17 going to
Raptors
halftime.
were up by a
Like
lot.
they actually needed Kobe to do that because Chris Mim wasn't going to score that, or Smush Parker and like whoever else was on that team.
Yeah, I was at the Port Perry Charity Casino playing poker, and I remember someone from the other table being like, "Yo, Kobe's at 60," and then they turned on a small TV and we all watched it. Yeah, so it was nice.
That's pretty cool.
Do you remember winning that day?
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
took the L?
I had to go to Guelph to take out a line of credit or Oshawa or something.
Very
Anyways,
different.
well, the fact that you were at Kobe's final game too, because that one, of course, also super memorable.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
Kobe.
by the way, the chat saying Lindsay turned to her friends and actually said, "Yo, I bet he goes for 70 today." It's a shout out to the LeBron.
Yo, that's so funny, man.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
Honestly, like Kobe's final game was also so like cinematic, dramatic, coming down to the end.
Yeah. Kobe's last game. Yeah,
If-
that's
if
that's
I
on
had
here
to
too.
pick-
Good.
Yeah, so it's number 8 on here. Man, if I had to pick between going to Kobe 88 and Kobe's final game, I think I would go with Kobe's final game.
Yeah.
In retrospect,
It was
I
insane.
think
It was pretty nuts. Yeah.
There was more media there than people that went to my high school. It was crazy. I just remember pregame. I don't even know if we've ever spoke about this, but I remember talking to David Beckham courtside. I interviewed Jack
Insane.
Nicholson, and it's
Yeah.
just anybody's there. And like Shaq is there, and it's like
Jay
of course,
Z was there. Like
everybody's there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Miles Teller was there, but he had to sit like middle of the section because where the common folk sit because there wasn't enough seating.
Yeah.
Like you just would walk backstage and everyone's there. And then I remember Magic was there and I almost physically ran into him. And I was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
we're in the Lakers house right now. And this guy who's this game I try
Yo,
to
real Laker
emulate.
fan.
It was just insane. But just watching him play, like the way Kobe would play was sometimes it was so
man.
beautiful. And then like the confetti that fell down that had little number 24 on it. Like I have
Oh, really? Wow.
so much of it. I looked up just for fun to see how much people
You
are
know
still
what?
selling it for. It's like $100 for a tiny piece of confetti.
That's incredible. You know what? I actually do have some confetti from when the Raptors won the Game 6 of the conference finals to advance into the
yeah.
finals. I still have a handful of that as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave right now because I want to show you something. So carry on talking, blah blah
Yeah,
blah. I
I-
want to
I
show you
have-
stuff that I can't hear you. I'll be back.
I have confetti from the first Coldplay show here in Toronto. Yeah, Rogers Stadium. Yeah. If
If
anyone's interested, it's been put in like mint condition in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, so let me know. Yeah.
Do people actually collect confetti like this? I thought this was kind of
the
weird.
most
of me to do that.
diehard fans would do it. Yeah, like the
Yeah?
most diehard fans. Yeah, like you got to ride or
Okay.
die with Chris Martin. Like that's
Yo.
the vibe.
This guy rides with Kenyon Martin. He rides with Chris Martin.
So Kawhi Bounce is number 4 on this list.
Yeah, so blocked by James, Kobe 81, Ray Allen from the corner, Kawhi Bounce is number 4, Draymond below the belt is number 5, Curry Night is number 6 in 2024
OKC
Olympics.
game, right? Oh yes, Olympics. Why do I keep thinking
No,
about the OKC
Olympics.
half court? Yeah, okay.
LeBron legacy game versus Boston is 7, Kobe's final game is 8. Free throw disparity in 2002 World Championship, Western Conference Finals. How much-
Conference. Yo, this
Why
guy's
am I
way
reading it
more
like
fun.
it's like why am I reading it like it's a WWE belt, the Intercontinental Champion, and then
Yeah.
Dame waves away OKC, which was an objectively a very cool shot. But
Hey,
still.
Dame waves away OKC. Paul George gets traded. Like, there's a bunch of sliding doors that happens because of that. So.
I don't know.
I do have a beef
you're
with this
saying
list. I want to show you something, but the one moment I think should be on there and could be top moment number 1 that never gets talked about enough. I think it was 2023 where Desmond Bane went at Kevin Love and not only took his family jewels, but tried to heist him from his body. He straight up punched him in there so hard that Kevin Love's reaction is one of the funniest things ever. And I
Wait,
remember he posted it on his social media, his reaction of him hitting him in the man parts. Like he got ejected for this moment.
Hold on.
That put this in the
Kareem,
movie.
go try to find this. Desmond Bane.
2020,
Kevin Love.
2023. Like I
Yo,
have,
go find this. Get the video uploaded. All right.
like
Yeah.
I'll be honest. So you guys know one of my pals you think is my only friend is Amy Audibert, who works for the Heat. It
Oh,
is
life
we have
partner.
my life partner. We have I should say actually I'm married to my husband before that rumor starts again. Is that we have an entire ongoing thread of crotch shots in the NBA, and that one makes me laugh so hard because when you eventually see it or find it or whatever, it's just I'll actually message you it because I don't know what's faster, but yeah. So while we're doing that, I think that should be in the top 10. So when you talk about having confetti, it was funny. Somebody actually gifted me one of the seat covers and I don't know how they actually got it from the Eastern Conference. So if you look at this, I have confetti
Yo, what?
and I have one of the
Yo.
seat covers, and I took it off the wall and everything got shifted. And so the confetti's
Yo.
at the bottom, and then
Yes,
this is the
yes,
seat
the red, yep.
cover. and then my
Oh
credentials
my god.
are at the top.
Yo.
And it's like it's
I'm so
actually
jealous. What the hell?
This is a very scary sentence, but you might have a person named Sexy Beast messaging you on IG. He's
Yeah,
a big
he-
Raptors
he's-
collector. Yeah,
Oh.
He's a friend of ours. Yeah, he's a friend
okay.
of
I
ours.
like that. Yeah. So it is
Yeah.
a chair from Toronto.
Yo,
and
you
it
must have a
happened-
lot of crazy random memorabilia stuff. Like not even just for sports. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
must
it's
have
like
a lot of random stuff.
yeah, like randomly, like whether it be set list, someone will give me like, why am I getting this? It'll be like, oh, like this artist.
Wait, what's the coolest set list you have?
Hello and Welcome's debut taping that happened in Liberty Village.
I can never tell if you're serious.
What do you
I
mean?
don't-
We were there.
No, I was
That
like,
didn't
I don't know. I think Ringo Starr. I randomly was in LA
Hmm?
when they were doing this celebration party, and I got like this bracelet that
Wow.
was
Well, he's one of the Beatles.
one of the
right?
Beatles. Yeah, like, and that's random.
Oh, he's one of the Beatles. Get out of here. You know Ringo, man. Don't try
I
to
only know
pretend
Paul
you don't
McCartney
Ringo.
from 4 or 5 Seconds, man. Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought wow, that just made me think of
What
6
about
7.
Band on the
which-
Run?
Band
Oh, I
on
love
the
that song. Oh, when the beat
Run.
switches? Yeah, hot take. There's never been a bad beat switch in any music. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever read it, Beat Switches.
Ooh, I'm going to
incredible
send you
idea.
a really bad country song. I'm not going to put on blast because they're Canadian and it's hard enough to be a Canadian artist making money, but it is one of the worst beat
Hey.
switches I've ever heard.
Morgan Whalen?
I like that
Well,
you say
you
his
know,
name. He's not Canadian, but I'm not even going to correct you because he's not worth it.
Hey, before we get back to the list, our intern Krem has already got the video footage
Yes.
of the incident that Lindsay has brought up here. So this
number
will
one
be I don't remember this at all. So Desmond Bane versus Kevin Love. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh my God. Okay.
I hope there's a
my
second angle.
God.
Like he hits him in the family
Oh.
jewels and heists him. Like just like
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yo,
Watch Kevin's
whoa.
face.
I don't remember this ever happening. That's crazy.
Kevin's face is just, oh my God. He
Oh.
just, this way. Wait for it. Watch his face. Oh. He still had babies after that. He was fine.
The fuck?
Oh my God. So, okay, for people who are listening to this, Desmond Bane is just okay. So Desmond Bane is driving, and Kevin Love's trying to like hedge and try to like block him from driving. Desmond Bane, for some reason, reaches out, puts his arm underneath of Kevin Love, and then like not only hits him in the groin, but like lifts him up. Kevin Love on the ground doing the challenge is so good. Kevin Love's like, oh, my penis also hold on challenge.
But it's like that to me, and I feel Beck's like he was fine eventually. It's like I can't stop replaying that moment or looking at his facial reaction. And Caleb went on to his socials putting his facial reaction saying, "Put this in the Louvre." And I like it's bad that it brings me so much joy, but that's definitely a top 10 moment of the last 21st century. They
That's
need to
crazy. He lifts him off the ground. Like
Why his man parts?
yeah. Damn. That
Right,
is
you're
that like
welcome.
that? There's not enough flagrants for that. I feel like being ejected is not enough. Like there should be more. Like you should pay him or something.
Yeah, add that to the list, man.
That's number 11.
Yeah, so that's those are the top NBA moments of the 21st century.
Lindsay, if there's one missing here besides that, do you have one?
Oh, if we're
Another
talking
Laker
about
moment,
crotch-
maybe.
No, I have crotch
Oh.
shots. I could go on forever. Like cat kicking Pirtle in the man parts was also one that's in this list. So but that, you know what?
I don't remember that either.
And then I actually, because I'm not joking, we have a whole chat and group
Okay.
of talking about the things. And one is actually a screenshot of your tweet that says OG kneeing Pascal in the balls in super slow motion on the replay.
Oh yeah. That was from last year's playoffs. Yeah. Oof.
And now I can
That's
talk about
tough.
stuff like this. This is the quality content.
You guys gotta
have
do a
all
whole
been waiting
Yo.
for.
You gotta do a whole top 10 episodes. You and Amy gotta come on and just talk the
Yes,
top 10
see
moments
now
where
I
guys
was
got
going to say you can have Amy and I on.
the
and
BDSM episode.
Goodness, man.
Yes. Because I have so many things I need to call her out for, like her threatening to punch me in the face because I wouldn't let her buy me lunch once, and I just need someone to take us to therapy also. But yeah, we need to have a joint appearance with her because it will be unhinged.
No,
Absolutely.
let's definitely make that happen.
'Cause I was banned.
Is Amy coming to town anytime soon with the Heat?
Well, I think
Oh.
isn't the Heat potentially here next week
Oh, for the cup?
or in
For
2
the
weeks?
cup, baby.
But can I
Yeah,
tell you,
it's totally
I won't
possible.
be here. I won't be here. So yeah, I think when the Raptors are,
Okay, well, we'll definitely figure that out because we need to make that happen.
It's gonna be
See,
messy.
This is what you're missing, Grange. Just quit your job, bro. All right, number 5.
Break up with your boyfriend because I'm bored. That's you
Yeah.
right now.
Gotta move quick because Will's got to hit practice.
Sorry, yes.
Well, somebody's got to go to practice. One of the three of us. Okay.
No
Just
comment.
kidding. Alex has been at practice too, man, and so has Lindsay
Once.
recently.
Once.
If anyone's taking attendance.
Shouts to Jennifer Quinn. Quotes of the week here. I got 3 for you guys. The Clippers have been terrible this season.
Horrible.
And Kawhi was asked about this after a recent loss, and he said, quote, just got to get the right lineups on the court, I guess. Get some more talent, play with better talent, and see what happens. I feel like Kawhi, man, speaking of like Q ratings and stuff, Kawhi is falling apart this year. Clippers fans are turning on him. I feel like the whole scandal with aspirations made people look at him differently. It's been a tough couple months here for KL too, man.
Yeah, it's like, wow, he's saying more than a couple words and people are picking up on it. He's a fun guy.
You sound like you have a
Damn.
terrible cough. You sound like you have COVID. COVID 25.
Oh, that's a real thing, though.
Yeah, yo,
Yikes.
Clippers are done? Are the Clippers done, man? I've been seeing them run pick and
yeah.
roll with Harden and John Collins, and I'm like, yo, I think they're done.
Yo, you tune into a Clipper game these days, you don't even know half the players that they play, man. Like some of these guys that are playing for them, like were like legitimately shocking. Like I watched a bit of the Laker game. Kobe Brown, you guys know about Kobe? Kobe's back in LA.
Oh man,
he's
I'll
on
be
the
there for
Clippers.
Kobe Brown's final game. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, you will be.
Yannick Conan Niederhauser.
He recently qualified for the Australian Open. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Jamil Telfor is on that team.
Okay.
Cam Christie.
You're missing
Okay,
a
not
huge
Chris Christie,
player.
but they got Cam Christie. Okay,
Yeah,
another man from Jersey. No, they just have like Kobe Sanders. They start Kobe Sanders. They got 2 Kobe's on the team. That's unbelievable.
You're missing a big one that they're starting as well. He has a fantastic last name.
Who is it?
Your cousin Chris Dunn,
Chris
the
Dunn,
defensive
he is
specialist.
Oh yeah,
My
Chris
brother
Dunn.
from another
He's like their
mother.
3rd best player
Chris
right
Dunn,
now.
who was jawing at Luca the other night. As
And I was
Luka
like,
dropped
yeah.
50.
Unbelievable.
I tell everyone he's my cousin.
No, they're done. This is the first time. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is just Kawhi being like injured, and like it. Obviously, it's the wrong messenger to say this, but we cannot sort of just skirt around the fact that we had a reporter in Pablo Torre who single-handedly killed the whole organization. Like, if I'm Steve Ballmer, like this guy's cost me at least $500 million in terms of franchise value.
I think this is classic too. Like, Chris Paul going ring chasing and ended up going to the worst ring chasing
yeah.
situation.
Who ring chases with the Clippers, man?
Kawhi Leonard.
Yo.
Oh,
Wow.
Ooh.
You know what?
They're
Get my
getting what
guy.
they deserve.
Get my guy James Harden to a better team, man. I want better for James. I respect James Harden, man.
Does James want better for James?
Yeah, get James to Houston or something, man. I think something. like
Houston's
that might
good.
be-
They don't need James. They're
Yeah,
good,
that's
bro. They got
tough.
Reed Shepard, man.
That's tough.
They
That's
got Reed
tough.
Shepard. They're good.
Klay Thompson, John Morant got into it recently too.
Mm.
And Klay after the game said, Josh just running his mouth. He's been running his mouth for a long time. It's funny you run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of been the whole story of his career so far. I like this from Klay, man, because like
Ooh.
we know that Klay's, a little bit, in his washed up part of his, late career here. But it's
Hey,
like
but you can still talk trash.
hey man, Klay's the guy who walked in and just like knocked OKC out in that game 6 with like 11 threes. He's had like so many great performances and stuff. Like people can't be coming to Klay and disrespecting him unless you have the same resume as him. And I think
Low-key,
John
Game
Morant of
6
all people
Klay.
got to fall back, man. Yeah.
If we go back to the top 10 moments from the last 25 years, I feel like Game 6 Klay is one of the top 10 things
Yeah,
that happened.
yeah,
in
I
NBA
feel like that
basketball.
should have been in there.
There's no way. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that Klay is stepping up and clapping back.
Lindsay, can
Yeah.
you talk trash like this? Like when people try to disrespect you, can you be like, yo, you weren't out here covering, 8 teams at once. You weren't with me when I was covering Raptors 905. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Where
You don't
were
know about
at?
David Roddy.
I was number
you don't
one.
know
I
about
was number
Tyreek
1 in
Key.
Saskatchewan.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Well, it's funny.
You didn't
like,
interview Olivier Sarr going into halftime. You know what I mean?
You
Yeah,
don't know
you know
Morgan
what?
Whalen. Yeah.
You
Okay.
love
Do you know
him.
any other country artists?
Yeah.
other than
Come on.
Morgan Whalen.
You know what? Let's
man?
pause. Can you name 5 country artists right now?
There's
Dolly,
no way.
is Dolly Parton
Okay.
count?
Yeah.
We'll give you Dolly.
yeah.
We'll give you Dolly.
Dolly.
Tom Petty, is he country?
No. Oh dear God.
Oh God.
No.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, don't help him.
I know Beyonce's dropped a country album. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take that
yes.
because technically
I'll take
Grammy
Beyonce.
category. Yeah.
Yes. She should be killing it. Okay.
Taylor Swift's been in the country category.
Yeah.
Oh my boo.
How about
We
can't give
Miley?
you both Taylor
How
and
about
Beyonce.
Miley Cyrus?
No. No, that does not count. But that's okay because also
Clint
I like-
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
I don't know, man. He does a lot of
Pretty sick,
westerns.
I'll give you one you can remember straight up. Shout out to my husband's band, The Holy Gamblers. This is not why I was saying it, but I like other music besides country. Just because I'm from Saskatchewan doesn't mean I only like country music.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry
You
for
don't even understand. There's like
stereotyping
25 records behind there that's just like Chris Webber rapping or something.
Nah,
Oh
Lindsay-
yeah,
like-
hell yeah!
Lindsay's probably interviewed like West Side Gun for like no reason.
My favorite recent interview was Ice Cube. It was just talking Dodgers, and it was just so upsetting on so many levels.
You know, next time you should come. You should make a list of just like 100 people that you've interviewed, and I bet you we could just do a pod off that.
I've interviewed both of you, and I'm not joking. It was fun. It was great, but I'm gonna go back.
I love
to
how
Klay
you. I
Thompson.
love how you always turn us into like we're anything.
Oh, I think you guys are the
so
number one
sweet of
Raptors
Lindsay.
podcast in the world, and that's not joking. I will pump you guys.
Yeah, no.
tires. Like, you
Everybody
guys-
is saying it. Bleacher Report is saying it. Sports Illustrated is saying it. You know, Refonics.com
I should put
is saying it.
the thirstiest thing on social is
Illustrated
as
just
seen
ChatGPT?
on.
Oh yeah.
Yo, when
I
people
love
put
that.
as seen on, like it kills me. I mean, sometimes I get it, but like come on, man. Aggregation is like this week the NBA posted one of the videos. You know, I'm not gonna put as seen
Oh
on
yeah, they
NBA.
posted a
Like,
fan
come on,
video
man.
of like the fan, right? Like ripping off the
Brandon Ingram fan.
jerseys.
I have a apparently that fan is he does this. He gets some sign and then he resells the jersey.
Yeah, see,
there's no real
okay.
fandom anymore. I'm
Lindsay,
sorry, man.
Lindsay,
There's no real
I want
fandom
to,
anymore.
Lindsay, I want to pitch this to you, and maybe you could report this story as part of off the roster. So I'm gonna go to the WWE's Monday Night Raw here in Toronto in January, and you know how a lot of fans are like, oh, I flew 80,000 miles from like China, you know, to come see WWE. So I'm gonna bring one of those signs because I'm like near ringside. And I'm wondering
and
if you could
Chinese,
help
obviously.
if you could help me go viral. Yeah.
Absolutely, but
yeah.
you need to put like you traveled from Antarctica.
Yeah, something like
let's
that.
just
Just
make
just
it
to
more
see
crazy.
just to see Charlotte Flair or something, you know. So, do you think this is something that could go viral?
I absolutely can, and especially if you wear like a pink mesh little tank top, I
Okay.
think that would
Yeah,
really
yeah,
help with your cause.
yeah.
So let's make that
There's
happen. We'll
nothing
make it work.
Chinese about that.
You're going to.
I actually
wear
should-
my jacket.
Yeah, I was
borrow my
gonna say I
jacket.
should actually wear Will's jacket. Yeah.
Borrow
Oh,
my
you
jacket,
should.
man.
Yes, we will make this.
No, because
happen.
my conspiracy theory is every fan that's brought those signs to NBA games, they're lying.
You know,
Like,
a lot
they're
of
lying.
things.
Well-
There's so many lies around the league and different
Yes.
sports teams because when you go to any NBA game, there's people that are, I can't even think of the proper term when they're in the crowd, but they're there every game and it's to hype the crowd up. They're either getting paid or they're volunteering.
Right, like
to
seat
do it.
fillers. Yeah.
Yes, seat fillers. Yes, and then
Yeah.
at the like
Wow.
MLB games, they'll put them on the jumbotron every time, and it's
Yeah,
if you're
so
at
you
every
don't
game,
know
it's
what's
the same
real.
people every time. And there's a
Yeah.
couple people
know
at
what?
Raptors game. If you look at the older gentleman, and he does that dance in the
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
who you're
it's
talking
always
about.
that
I
one
know
guy.
Who you're talking about.
and
Yeah,
it's
that's what
always
we're
usually
talking
the
about.
same people when they're not going to have crowd shots. They can always count on those people.
Yeah.
And
I'm
some of them
just saying.
are like, but yeah. So a lot of
But you
it,
know-
I don't believe.
So the sad part is also, I was at the last game against the Pacers, and pregame Pascal does this, warm-up routine, and he comes off the court, and as you can imagine, Pascal back in Toronto, there's a lot of fans, and then he spots like a young fan. He's like, "Oh, come over," like from the crowd, right? So like usually, unless you're courtside, you're not supposed to come on the court, but if the player says, "Hey, come over," then security will allow him to come over. And then as the kid came over, the dad was like, "Oh, here, give you like 18 different things to go sign for Pascal." And it turns out that they're basically just resellers. They're not even like actual fans. They're just getting the
hate that.
signatures so then they can put
hate
that on
that.
eBay. Like commodifying fandom is like it's like scalping, I guess. Like there's something like I don't know, really like not pleasant about it. Like it really is like I mean, especially if you're using kids to sort of like, give the idea that like, oh, it's a kid, he wants to do this. Meanwhile, the dad's using the kid to go sign merch to then sell on eBay.
Unfortunately, Chinese people are at the forefront
of
the
game's
that
nasty,
scam,
bro.
So, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh man, it's just like there's two.
You're
things
describing a scam right now of you.
You
being
are,
a fan.
which then it gets me mad, and I'm gonna contradict myself because I remember covering the Leafs playoffs. It was this year. It was Panthers. Is that round one? Honestly, all the sadness just runs in together. But or was it? I don't even remember what round it was. But this guy was in the media and he acted like he was a fan, and so he was wearing a Leafs jersey and he was within everyone at Maple Leaf Square. And then when he left, he took his jersey off to show that he was wearing a Florida Panthers jersey underneath. But it was a member of the media, and they posted it from this whatever the social media accounts are in Toronto, being like, "Oh, look, it's a Toronto fan." Florida Panthers.
Probably six.
That's Toronto. And the thing is, all of us, people were commenting underneath, being like, "No, they actually work there, and they did this on purpose. It's all orchestrated." But they did it to get the views and clicks, which is annoying because it's the society we're in, and that's exactly what Alex is going to do when he wears those little tight shorts tight little shorts at the WWE event, saying that he traveled a bazillion miles. So thank you for being part of the problem, but also let's make it happen.
Man, I'm always part of the problem. Last quote here. Dwayne Wade was asked about the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate, and he said, Michael Jordan is the greatest player I've ever watched. LeBron James is the greatest player I've ever seen. Is this a cool quote, or was he being fake deep?
Fake deep.
Yeah.
Fake deep. I love the quote of Brandon Ingram this week saying that Pascal was at his mercy.
Oh yeah.
That was just, but I know you bring these up too. That to me, when he said that, and I was like, whoo.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I know a lot of people pointed this out, but the parallels between when DeMar came back to Toronto and Kyle Lowry and Kawhi swarming him a half court for the steal and then going the other way for the dunk, completing a crunch time play and pulling the reverse Uno card. And you compare that to Jakob Poeltl blocking Pascal, knowing that he was going to do the spin move. Knowing he was going to do the spin, so he comes over and helps, blocks him at the rim, and then his replacement in Brandon Ingram coming in and knocking down the jumper in his eye for the game winner. It's like, man, I love P so much, man. Like, I genuinely, Pascal, like a fantastic human being, champion with the Raptors, like. You know what I mean? I love that man, but damn, I hate that it had to happen to him like that, man.
Hey, he'll be okay. He made the finals again last year, all that stuff.
That's true. So, that's true. He could do the Klay Thompson trash talk. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well, like the night before, he had a foundation event when he was like celebrating and helping empower youth in Toronto with helping with them having access to computers and electronics, and then that happens. I was like, ooh, but man, it was a first half between him and Scotty. I thought for sure he was.
Yeah, that was.
But I know you guys already spoke about it. I was like, ooh, okay,
they don't like each other. Anyways, final item. Final item. Christmas trees are up in my condo lobby. I'm glad my condo management fees are going to use here.
That's what $400 a month gets you, man.
800. So my hot take of
that's why he has no heat.
My hot take of the week, as we get into the Christmas spirit, is that we shouldn't be forced into gift giving for Christmas. I think for all your close friends and family, you should get them one gift a year, but you can pick between January to December. When you come across a good gift, you should gift it to them. You shouldn't be under this pressure in December to drop a gift off just because society says you have to do it during the holidays.
So quick thing out of that, it's November 28th or 28th today. And although I was told I was only a work friend, that means you owe me a gift. You have 1 month to just randomly give me a gift because I haven't got one yet, guys.
I'll email you a gift card. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Also, gift cards. No, I hate gift cards when people give gift cards. I think
that's Alex's go-to move.
I know, but also I totally agree with you. And it's just like, and then I feel the guilt because they're so nice and they'll give me gifts around Christmas time. Like, what? Let's just have a handshake, which is actually all my husband does with his brothers. They give each other a handshake at Christmas. They don't do gifts to take away the pressure because all the year around, they're like, hey.
You know what?
I like the idea of a gift. I'm just
a random
saying.
Gift.
I'm just saying, if you have the full 12 months to be like if I come across something in April that I'm like, oh, Will would love this, I should be able to gift it to him in April, and that should cover off my year with Will. versus waiting till December and feeling like I have a 2-week crunch to get all these gifts, and then everybody ends up getting the same gift card. Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait to see the amazing gift that you're getting, Will.
Yeah, no, I've gifted Will stuff just like just over the years and stuff.
That's actually very thoughtful.
No, I just
and
feel like
sweet.
we should remove this like pressure of gift giving for the holidays. Like I
do agree with this.
Yeah,
I do agree with this.
Yeah, give me a present on my birthday, please. May 5th. Thanks.
When is your birthday? Okay,
May 5th. Okay,
yeah.
good
And
to
go
know.
to Mile.
Good. I knew that.
And also, like, if your birthday, like, do you need to get a gift for someone for both their birthday and for the holidays? Like,
Well, are you asking for me because my birthday's coming up in a month?
No, but I'm just saying, like, 2 gifts, like, isn't one enough? Like, one really thoughtful gift versus 2 like forced by societal pressure.
I think this is why I've always resisted the idea of a birthday party because like no one's more busy than December 23rd and December 24th. Okay, the 2 days.
Once
before
again, I'm
Christmas,
super
the
lonely
holidays.
during the holidays. Hit me up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that for me or just a general? But anyway, so like my birthday on the 23rd, like I'm like, you know what? I don't want to like people are already pretty committed. I'm not trying to do something. And then, like it was always a good chance for my parents to be like, hey man, we got you a birthday gift. Okay. It's like a starter guitar, like one of those like $160, like, like here's Wonderwall. You know what I mean? Like it's literally like go play Wonderwall with this. And then they'll be like, okay, for Christmas, here's a pair of socks because we just got you a guitar, which is like, I mean, fair enough. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting my parents to spend more than like $150 on a present, but it's like the one of them always gets overshadowed. So effectively, I only get one of these.
Yeah.
So I usually choose to take the birthday off because I'd rather celebrate. With other people
Or
than
you know
myself.
how when like people have kids, what's it called? Like they have that like a gift registry or whatever, right? So they list out all the stuff that they want. So then you can go like on Amazon and like go through the list and buy them stuff.
Brother, what? I'm not gonna check out your Amazon wish list for your birthday, man. You
No,
better get
but
married
that's-
for me to look at your.
No,
Like,
but that's
are
what I'm
you talking
saying.
about?
No, but that's what I'm saying though. It's
Yo,
like
the game is gone, man.
no, but think about it though. It's like let's say for my birthday, I'm like I don't want 10 like small gifts. Like I want a PlayStation 5. And if I put that on a wish list, the 10 of you guys can strategize and spend the same amount of money and get me something that I actually really want.
Okay.
I think that's fair too. Yeah,
That's
Okay.
fine.
to share a wish list of things. Yeah.
Can I quickly tell you something that was not on my wish list that somebody randomly gave me a gift that was actually pretty cool and nice and made me uncomfortable because it was really sweet? It happened last night.
What is it?
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's your show. I just wanted to ask permission and do it anyway. There's a lovely Jays fan named Cheryl who over the years I got to know. She'd be at spring training or all the games. And just like there's a lot of wonderful people like when you get to know Raptors fans. She came to a live podcast taping I was part of a panel for last night talking about the Blue Jay season. And she gives me a gift bag. And I was like, oh, I hate opening gifts that people give me. I'm very awkward if you don't know this already. And in it was a custom made bobblehead of me.
Whoa! Can you bring that closer? Show to the screen. so
I'll
we can
just
see
show you
this?
how great my hair. Oh, it won't focus. Sorry.
Yo, how does this? Yo,
Yeah.
how do you even get?
can you
Did she
bobble the head?
make that?
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's incredible, man. Okay, we
Yeah,
need to get.
so
We need
she-
to get to that level, man.
That's
crazy.
I was super overwhelmed by the moment because, like, just in general, I am like, I always say like I'm a loser because I wish for the best for people in life, even if they're jerks to me. But that was just one of the kindest, most unexpected moments I've ever had.
That's
that
so sweet.
someone took the time and like for some reason appreciates the dumb things that I do, and it was just so thoughtful. And I now have a bobblehead of myself, and I sent the photo to my husband of it when I was at the event, saying, "Good luck ever trying to top this."
Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, no, that's. Actually
It was
gonna be
so
tough, man.
thoughtful.
Damn.
But yeah, I got
He's like,
I got-
what about what I proposed?
no, he did it on the way that he did it.
What
in
about
front
this
of,
ring?
No. Well, here's the thing is people I laugh because a lot of them think I'm high maintenance because like I like when my shirt matches my shoes or like I brush my hair sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't like jewelry. I don't like when people give me expensive things. So I was so awkward when I found out like about anything involving the price of the ring. So when we got the wedding band, I was like, what's the cheapest thing you guys have? Just that's good enough. He's like, what?
Wow.
But he
Damn.
proposed to me in front of
Damn.
the Full House house. I can't remember what it's called in San Francisco on my way to
Oh,
cover
yes.
Kobe Bryant's last game.
Oh.
Whoa,
twin
this is
the
crazy.
sisters or whatever.
I think it's like
Yeah.
Lady something.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
painted
So-
ladies. Painted ladies.
Painted
yeah.
ladies, yeah.
So it happened on the
Yeah.
day of Kobe's
Yo.
final game.
We were in San Francisco on our way going there to Kobe's game to cover it, and we went because I used to love Full House. I used to think the Danny
Sure.
Tanner was a hot man whose name I can't remember. Bob Saget. He passed away.
Bob Saget. I mean,
I was
okay.
little, like I don't know. I had issues
Yeah.
clearly, but so we went there
Damn.
quickly. I wanted to see it. It was
Yeah.
my first time in San Fran, and then we flew it. But on the way, I like turn around, and it's just after I ate Taco Bell, sitting in the park looking at the houses, and he was on one knee. I was like, "What the?"
Oh wow,
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's a cool story though.
I proposed at a steakhouse close to Scotiabank Arena. I forgot the name of it. Something 60.
Wait,
or
Harbor
something?
60.
Harbor 60. That should have been a red flag. That should have been a red flag.
Yo, did Jared Jack walk in after the game and was like, "Yo, can I get a table for 8?"
Harbor 60, baby.
Oh man.
Oh man.
that is insane.
More Alex lore.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Damn.
Well, it was more so. Thank you for bringing this up. It was when he was actually on Full House. Like I was younger.
Oh,
and
sorry.
just, like-
But
But no, that still works. Yeah, he unfortunately died
he's-
not many
he's
years
still-
ago.
Oh,
But
okay.
he
Rest in peace.
made fun of me so hard when he was in Regina, Saskatchewan, because he's a stand-up comedian, and like he was known on Full House for being like the clean, nice, like little innocent family man, and then he had like some really inappropriate,
raunchy
spicy-
jokes?
It was so
Oh, that's
raunchy,
fire.
and then every comedian that would go to Regina, Saskatchewan, being like, "Hey, we're in the city that rhymes with fun," and then I happened to be like front row, and I was there with.
Oh, he's so eager.
And it was the first stand-up show I ever had. So now I've learned to sit in the back. It was like, this blonde girl just gets to get in the front. She gets whatever she wants. And like, I was just like, and then he was like making comments. I was like, well, one, this is great that he's roasting me, but I'm mortified right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't that just make your knees buckle? That little bow tie.
He's definitely a charming man. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
No doubt.
Man, you know what? I think the smoothest. Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. Is that coming up later, Alex, or no? Let me look at the rundown real quick.
There is no
we're
later.
done.
We're
We're done.
We're
We're done.
Oh,
We're
okay.
at the end.
You have to
Well,
go
you know
practice.
what? I think part of the look is the clean shaven look, which earlier this week actually, Lindsay, I want to get your reaction to this. So we did an event with Gillette.
First of all, I didn't know you could get a goatee lined up.
What?
I thought you either was fully shaven or clean shaven.
So
I didn't know there was an in between. Yeah.
What?
So as part of the thing, we were able to get pre-show cuts with Grady, who was going clean shaven and stuff. So the little mustache was growing is gone. And then the barber just like freestyled and gave Alex a goatee, which he's been since rocking. The thing is, like, Alex doesn't have a lot of facial hair to begin with, but he also then insisted on the full hot towel treatment, which
Yo, do you guys remember when Heidi Klum dressed up as like a worm
Yes.
for Halloween? That's
Oh.
me.
What is
Yo,
happening?
put me
Why
in
was-
Dune.
why was this necessary for just a regular
What-
shave?
It's like
What
out
a-
of a horror film. I'm gonna have nightmares from this.
It doesn't even look like a head. I don't know.
No.
Shave
We got to get Jerome next week to do some photoshopping with this one.
I'm glad that like you have a baby face now, but that is terrifying, and I'm going to have nightmares.
Oh man, the craziest thing is
Oh.
Lindsay's already seen this. I texted her yesterday.
But the thing
With
was,
no
you did?
context.
and I was just like, what in the hell?
Oh my god.
Why?
Why does he look
Leave
like
it,
he's
leave
getting
it the
baptized?
franchise.
Yo, why he look like he's getting baptized?
What? It actually
Yo,
also
I'm
looked
joining the
like
crew
he
in
was
Dune,
not.
man. We the sandworms or whatever.
This
All
is
right.
disturbing, and I take it off the screen.
All right. People got to go to
We-
practice.
We
about
also got
practice?
hey, Lindsay, I appreciate you for joining us. We have a lot of great receptionists. Everyone loves you on the show. One of the comments said, "Love it. We get Lindsay on the show every time. Lindsay's so hype. Lindsay's a hardworking personality. Lindsay now co-host. Hello and welcome. You're more than welcome to pop on." But one of the comments, Lindsay's so unhinged. Love her energy. And it genuinely reminds me of the "she's so crazy, love her" meme. Lindsay, you could definitely go as this for Halloween one year. I feel like
I'm so
This
not
is your
cool. This
vibe.
is my first time ever seeing this.
Wait, you haven't seen this?
No, I only learned about 6'7", the whole trend like a week ago from Whit Merrifield telling me, I'm like, what are you talking about? And then now that's all I see. But this is the first time I'm seeing this, and I relate to this, and I can't wait for Halloween. The last time I dressed up for Halloween, I was Dog the Bounty Hunter, so I'm ready for this.
Damn, who's that?
Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't even know how to describe it. Basically, I had my hair. I put like a fake beard on and stubble, and he was somebody that would like go find criminals in Hawaii and take them down. And he was just weird, and I didn't think anyone would get it. But when I went to this party like 97 years ago, they got it. But I'll send you a photo. It's random, but I did. Yeah, I'm unhinged. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Unhinged. That could be my segment. And
All
guess
right,
what?
guys.
Woo!
Oh my God! Oh,
You can literally put my towel face where her face is. It'd be perfect.
oh my God! Yo, by the way, someone in the chat said you look like a chasu bao.
Oh, that looks like a gross wiener.
Oh God! All right, Raptors play what? Raptors play what? Saturday, Sunday.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Will's got you on that.
I got you guys.
Try to not fall asleep.
Raptors
on
going for
Monday
10
show.
straight, baby. Come on. Can they beat the Hornets for 10? Probably.
Trap game.
It's fire, man.
All right, we'll
We'll
be
be saying
back.
trap game for every one of these games. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. Lindsay, welcome to the Nation Network. Super happy for you, just in general. Only ever wish good things for both of you, but especially Lindsay. Go check out her show once again. Off the roster. Oh my God, sorry, off the roster.
Okay, Michael Landsberg.
Off the roster,
Yo.
YouTube, starting on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Go follow us.
Monday,
We're
I'm
on the
gonna tap
socials.
in. There's gonna be a Raptor on there. There's gonna be some Jays on there. There's gonna be Lindsay's
You're gonna
famous
be on
friends
there.
on
Don't
there.
worry, we're gonna be promoting this all next week. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
an
you
email.
have
Yeah,
to.
you'll be hearing this ad nonstop, but more than anything else, support Lindsay and everything that she does. And yeah, you're free. So anyway, thanks forever for listening. I'll be running to practice. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend.